This morning, we shine our local business spotlight on the good folks at People's Home Equity. Also, if you'd like some good food, it's half off Thursday. We'll take a visit to Bantam and Biddy. And Rock City is now reopened. We'll give you all of that and more this half hour on Let's Chat.
Welcome to Let's Chat, the Tennessee Valley's premier show focusing on lifestyle and entertainment with Jess Raby and Chip Chapman, bringing you smart shopping tips, community events, and the newest trends. Now, let's chat.
And stepping into the co-pilot seat this morning, it's our friend, world-class comedian, all-around nice guy, part-time swimsuit model, and more. It is Killer Beaz. Killer, good morning.
Chip Chapman, how you doing, my friend? Good hearing your voice again this week.
Good to hear your voice and good to see you as well. Tell me what's been going on since you've been locked down. I know you visited with us 2 or 3 weeks ago. Wanted to ask you how you and Terry, your lovely wife, are dealing with quarantine stress.
Yeah, and I'm sure everybody can identify with that. You're cooped up. We all have cooped up syndrome. And one of the ways that I combat stress, by the way, just a tip for the viewers, is I yell at my family.
How's that working out for you?
That works great for me. Internally works great for me. It's a great stress of blame other people. So I've learned that technique. The sleeping accommodations change, by the way, when you do that. But you know how it is, dude. Man, we get little. We had an argument the other day over oval versus round. Okay, I'm trying to say this politely, but it was a weird conversation. It went from oval to round to oblong. And so I had to get stuff out of the medicine cabinet. Imodium AD is oblong. Right. A Tic Tac is oblong. An aspirin is round. An egg is oval. Peanut M&M, oval. Don't tell me a peanut M&M is oblong during lockdown.
No. If there's something wrong with them, if they're that way, you're right.
Yeah, that's not a real peanut. Now you got a cashew or something. Who knows? And one other thing, I learned this: watch your words. We were on the patio. By the way, corporate, the lovely Miss Terry wants me to clean up around the house, so we were cleaning the patio, and in the corner, in the little brick corner, there was a pile of old dead leaves, and I made the mistake of saying to my wife, that pile of leaves the exact same color as those little rattlesnakes that live around here. Never do that. Never use rattlesnake with anything associated. Never use the word snake with anything associated to your home. So
not unless you want to move
there's where
in a
the
hurry.
Stress level is here. Yeah, exactly.
So corporate's keeping you busy on projects around the house, huh?
Oh, dude, I'm a farmer. I have 2 tomato plants. I planted them yesterday. They're cherry tomatoes, little bitty tomatoes. I have 2 of those. I have a hot pepper plant. Get this, cowhorn pepper plant, Chip, that is 3 years old. Wow. I've had this pepper plant and have kept it alive for 3 years. And this year, it has like 30 peppers on it. It's like the clown car of pepper plants. And so, but here's the big deal. We have 2 little blueberry bushes in the backyard. We have a kind of big backyard. I have 2 blueberry bushes, and the birds are eating our blueberries. So we ordered some netting online, and we put it over these blueberries. Get this, day before yesterday, a bird got hung up in the netting, went crazy, rolled around, got all tied up. And a corporate had to go out. It was terrifying. It seemed terrifying. I was pretending I was asleep. So she sounded terrifying. So she had to go extricate this little baby bird. So now we took the nets off the trees. We'd rather they eat our blueberries than a bird get injured.
Sure, so, I understand that fully. What's that hanging over your shoulder? I notice you're in a new environment.
Oh, that is a plaque, a thing that Brooks and Dunn gave me a few years back when we did a show together at the Ryman Auditorium.
Oh wow!
They made a collage of all the different pictures and stuff, and put a little Thank you very much, Killer Beaz. You're the world's greatest comedian, no matter what Chip says. Um, so that's what that
Very
is. I've got
nice.
all kinds of little memorabilia in the Killer Beaz Museum. So I thought
Well,
we would see
maybe
that today.
maybe we'll see a little more of that memorabilia over the coming weeks. Speaking
Yeah.
of the Ryman Auditorium, are you going to be getting back close to this area anytime soon?
Yeah, actually, I say soon. What is it? Still May, July
Yeah.
7th. My next booking, and that's tentative, obviously, is July 7th at the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville. And then 2 days later, on July 9th through 11th, I'll be at the Comedy Catch there in Chattanooga.
Wow.
So Chattanooga will be the first comedy club that I will return to after the quarantine. And as you well know, we've talked about this on the air. It was the first club I returned to after my parents passed away in an automobile accident years ago.
Right.
So the Comedy Catch has kind of been my place to go to get back at it. And Michael Alfano and everybody at the club for decades has been so good to me. So mark it on your calendars, July 9th, 10th, and 11th, a return to the Comedy Catch there at the Chattanooga Choo Choo.
And it's going to be known as the Masks and Gloves Off Tour, correct?
It may be. I want it to be the mask and gloves only. Okay, that's what I'm shooting for. I've
Well,
been
I
on a
don't,
cruise
I
ship
don't
going
think
all
you're
these
going to
weird
quite get
islands,
that.
have nude beaches. So I just figure, no, yeah. Let me tell you something about Chattanooga. It's all beautiful people. Everybody is
Right.
fit and trim and would be beautiful wearing just a mask and gloves. I'm thinking that. It's not really.
Yeah, I'm not
I've not
thinking so.
studied it. I've not researched it.
I'm not thinking that's going to work. So, are you going to get a haircut by the time you roll back into town? I notice you haven't had one in a while.
I have not had, and they made me push my hair back out of my face. It's like this. I'm like Cousin It, and I'm having a ball with it. I've not looked this redneck in years, and so I need to go back up to Moonshiner Country. So I'll go, oh yeah, are you Uncle James? Uncle James, that's you. Anyway,
Well,
I think I'm going to try to do some kind of cool, hip, long hair do. I don't know yet. Don't know yet.
all right. All kidding aside,
I'm taking suggestions.
now take the money out of the picture. Do you miss working?
I do. I do. It's been my life's work, Chip. It's where I really, really clicked. I clicked 2 times in my life. One was when I was running 911 ambulance calls, 911 calls way back in old timey days. And the other, which is an intensity level, working on stage for a living, that is almost to where running the ambulance calls were not nearly as important. But it's been my life's work. It's been almost, I will have started my 39th year when I make it back to Chattanooga in July. And so it's really been what I absolutely love to do. And when I'm not on stage, and you know this because we're friends, I like to make people laugh and smile just in my everyday life.
Sure.
So I don't know that I would ever be okay with not performing. And for me, it has never really been about the money, which on the other hand is great that I have such a wonderful wife in the lovely Miss Terry, or corporate as we call her, because she keeps me reeled. And otherwise I'd do it for free. And I tell you what, just about every performer out there that likes to share their gift with people would do it for free.
Sure.
Not an option though. Not an option though. So
No,
I don't
not
want to
an
be
option,
the funniest guy. I don't want to be the funniest guy in the homeless shelter. But I would
But
be.
I know what you're talking about. You've got that itch, you have that gift, and you're ready to share both of them. Ready to get the itch scratched, and you're ready to share the gift that you have been sharing for, like you said, 39 years. I know you're going to join us tomorrow. I want to give you a little something to think about between now and then.
Okay.
I want us to go with you through your story about what you go through when you're getting ready for a show, whether it's one at the Comedy Catch where you've been to a bunch, place you haven't been to ever before. We want to go through, let's say, Friday afternoon and kind of go step by step through the Beaz mind, what you're thinking, where you're at mentally, and all the way up until the time you take the stage and grab the mic.
Gotcha. We
All
can
right.
do that.
I will do that with you tomorrow, my friend.
We'll do show prep. Yeah.
We will do show prep. Let me show you something that'll make you smile. Killer Beaz will make you smile. We are teaming up with Delta Dental and showing you pictures every day that'll make you smile as well. This one we have, I believe this one was sent in by, let me see, was this by Tammy? Was this Tammy's picture? I'm sorry, Is He Messy is the name of the picture. Is He Massey? There we go. Say cheese. Now, that's just a really cool picture. It is a cute little critter. And Izzy Massey, thanks so much for sending that one in. Name of the picture is Say Cheese. You want to send a picture in, hit our website, WDEF.com. Again, WDEF.com. Got a lot coming up this half hour. And don't forget to join us tomorrow morning at 10. More fun with Killer Beaz.